How to avoid lifestyle inflation. Hi there, it's Luigi, and welcome to Catapult Capitalism, your guide in making smart financial moves for your future. If you enjoy watching our videos, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get updated whenever we upload a new video. In today's video, we are going to share with you what lifestyle inflation is and how to avoid being trapped in one. If you dig these kinds of videos, then keep watching. Lifestyle inflation means that when a person's income goes up, they spend more. Every time a person gets a raise, their lifestyle costs tend to go up. This can make it hard to get out of debt, save for retirement, or reach other long-term financial goals. People get stuck in a cycle of living from paycheck to paycheck, where they just have enough money to pay their bills every month because their spending habits keep going up. It's a common thing for people to improve their standard of living after getting a promotion or a big raise. This can happen right away or over time. This could mean buying a new house or car or spending more money on vacations or eating out each year. If you always spend more than you earn, you might find yourself in the same financial trouble you were in 3 pay raises ago. Even though it's natural to spend any extra money you get, it's easy to avoid lifestyle inflation, which can have a big impact on your future finances. Lifestyle inflation tends to affect people in the middle of their careers, when they may be getting more promotions or raises. This is something that millennials should be aware of in particular. Millennials tend to be more cautious about investing because they were likely affected by the Great Recession early in their careers. Even so, the average millennial says they spend almost $500 a month on things that aren't necessary. Some fun budget spending is often the result of falling into a comparison trap. Think of it as the effect of wanting to be like everyone else, or maybe keeping up with the Kardashians. When your neighbor gets a new car, yours starts to look a little worse for wear. Every spring, your college roommate starts going to the Caribbean, which makes your Airbnb in the country seem a little less exciting. The harm caused by comparison is made worse by social media. 1/3 of millennials say that social media makes their lives worse, which is a much higher percentage than any other generation. Even though you know that what you see on Facebook and Instagram is a glamorous snapshot of distorted reality, the impact of social media is shocking, and millennials are most likely to feel its effects in their thoughts and wallets. The best way to deal with lifestyle inflation is to not let it catch you by surprise. Planning is the key. You've heard it 1,000 times. First, set some short-term and long-term goals to help you plan your finances. Anything you want to buy in the next couple of years could be a short-term goal. Long-term goals need to be thought about more carefully. Have you given any thought to where you want to live in 10 years? Do you think you'll travel a lot when you're older? Are you planning to have kids, and will you be able to pay for their education? Setting goals is a good way to make sure you can spend your money on what's most important to you. The next step is to make a monthly budget and stick to it. This should include a rough estimate of how much you plan to spend on bills, food, transportation, and other costs. You should also save or invest a certain amount each month. Plan based on your goals, since they should show what you value. So, you got a pay raise, a promotion, or a new job with a higher salary. You don't have to be against having a party. I mean, you've earned it. But with lifestyle creep in mind, what are the best things to do with this extra money? Before you add it to your monthly budget, think about the following 3 questions. Do you have any outstanding loans, whether student or otherwise? Unfortunately, debt may be a significant barrier to financial stability in the United States. The typical college-educated American couple owes $53,000 in student loans. This level of debt results in a lifetime worth loss of almost $208,000. As a result, investing your extra cash to pay off debt is a wise first step forward toward safeguarding your financial future. How do your savings look? Low savers, defined by JP Morgan as the 25% of Americans who save the smallest percentage of their wage, regularly save approximately 2% of their salary at a young age, while medium savers, the middle 50%, save about 5%. There is just a 3% difference between low and middle savers, but that 3% difference in savings adds up. Now that you have a better understanding of what lifestyle creep is, let's talk about how you can avoid it. 1. Be conscious of your spending habits. The first step is to recognize that lifestyle inflation is a genuine problem. Unfortunately, lifestyle inflation is often simple to ignore since it frequently begins with little decisions. Small spending decisions might add up to a highly pricey lifestyle over time. Consider the potential of lifestyle inflation when you make budgetary decisions. When considering adding a new cost to your life, also consider the reasons behind the expense. Is it a necessary item, or will it contribute to lifestyle creep without significantly increasing your happiness? 2. Calculate your increase. When you earn a raise of any size, your first reaction is probably to indulge. After all, you deserve it. But take a deeper look at your increase before you decide to upgrade your lifestyle. A little rise may not always result in a significant increase in the amount of money you have available to spend. Take a moment to compute the increase in your take-home income as a result of the rise in your pay. A little simple calculation will indicate how much additional money you'll have to work with. 3. Be kind to yourself within limits. Everyone deserves a treat once in a while, but don't go too far. Although short-term rewards might be enjoyable, don't allow them to disrupt your long-term objectives. A spa day every now and again, for example, may be a delightful indulgence. A frequent spa visit, on the other hand, may be exceedingly expensive. 4. Set aside a portion of your earnings for indulging. This one is a little bit connected to the last tip. You should surely spend enough money on what is truly important to you. However, before going too far with your extravagance, evaluate the realities of your finances. Decide how much you're willing to spend on fun if you earn a raise. As you consider your increased lifestyle expenditure, also consider how you want to use this money to achieve your long-term financial goals. Find a happy sweet spot that fits your lifestyle and your financial objectives. 5. Make large budget adjustments gradually. It might be tempting to enhance multiple aspects of your life at once when you finally obtain a raise. This is especially true if you've been waiting a long time for this rise in pay. However, it is best to avoid incurring many new lifestyle costs at once. Instead, experiment with new costs one at a time. Keep doing or continue on with what makes you happy or enhances your quality of life. If you discover that a new cost does not improve your happiness at all, cut it. 6. Make buddies who share the same goals. Social scientists have discovered a correlation between our closest friends and our own personality and decision-making. Keeping up with the Joneses is thus a genuine phenomenon. If all of your friends are overspending, you may be tempted to do the same. Finding pals that don't make you have to spend more simply to keep up is the greatest method to counteract this. Of course, you should not just exclude people you care about because of their spending habits. Just something to consider. It is entirely feasible to enjoy the company of friends without breaking the bank. Going for a stroll, visiting a free museum, or throwing a dinner party are some great suggestions. You may want to indulge once you've planned and feel on track with your debt reduction, savings, and investments. keep in mind that it is possible to reward yourself while staying on track with your finances in the long run. Try recalling how you saved for significant purchases in high school. Long-term financial ambitions can be easily derailed by lifestyle inflation. When adding additional pleasures to your life, consider the advantages in relation to your long-term goals. In most circumstances, you'll prefer long-term financial security above the ease of a new lifestyle update. So the next time your income rises, remember that it doesn't have to be accompanied by higher living spending. In the long run, your financial future will profit. And that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification icon so you can be notified whenever we upload new videos. Thank you so much for tuning in to Catapult Capitalism, and we'll see you later.